I was watching some Babylon 5 recently. Yeah, you heard that right, Babylon 5 fans. I'm finally getting into that series, and I would love to do some more videos on it once I'm done. Anyway, there was this tiny little scene, and, well, here it is, I guess.
They held them for 2 days doing experiments. They were sticking them with needles, and they were flashing lights.
To the point, please, Mr. Flynn.
I was just getting there, Your Honor. Everybody figured he was a little nuts, you know what I mean? He couldn't get a job. His children were shut out from everybody in town. Nobody believed him. And that's why I'm here today, Your Honor. We went through their archives and we found proof that his great-grandfather abducted my great-grandfather and just took him away in a spaceship. Frankly, Your Honor, we want damages.
And this really got me thinking about Star Trek. Has Star Trek ever validated the alien abduction phenomenon? We have Amelia Earhart and the people from the Cowboy episode of Enterprise, but the experiences of these abductees never matches the experience of so-called real-life abductees. The closest Star Trek ever gets to UFO culture is the Roswell incident, which was apparently just Quark, Rom, and Nog accidentally time traveling. But then I remembered the episode Schisms, and the experience of the abductees in this episode is actually kind of reminiscent of the typical alien abductee account. The victims are carried off in some unnatural, non-physical way, the examination tables, the disorientation, lost time. So that makes this episode the only time when Star Trek really engages the alien abduction phenomenon as the public understands it. But there's still no Star Trek alien that resembles the stereotypical gray alien, and I find this interesting. Greys and alien abduction are really easy targets for Star Trek, and they're topics that Star Trek has never really engaged in a way that reflects the way that the UFO community engages it. I think it really speaks to the kind of show that Star Trek aims to be. Star Trek is fiction, but it does its best to be real fiction, one that explores actual possibility and rejects those things that can't be known or haven't been scientifically measured. In general, of course. And the alien abduction phenomenon kind of fits the bill. Star Trek admits the possibility and statistical probability of life elsewhere in the galaxy, and while it acknowledges that given that reality, there are probably aliens out there who would like to abduct us, they're still presented in a way that makes real-life alien abduction a fiction. So even when Star Trek does alien abduction, they don't really do alien abduction in that way. I don't know, I guess I didn't really have a point to make in this video. It was just a random thought I had recently. Star Trek tackles so many different topics, and it sometimes tackles similar topics in different ways at different times, and I find that interesting. What do you think about the way Star Trek handles alien abduction? Did I miss anything? Do you have anything to add? I would love to hear about it. Don't forget to check out my Patreon page if you want to support my work, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.